There are two types of parents in the world when it comes to your baby's sleep schedule. The first one is the schedule obsessed parent. So on one hand, we have the parent who is absolutely obsessed about every single minute of their child's day, how they're sleeping, when they're sleeping, where they're sleeping, how long did they sleep? Was it an hour and 27 minutes and 30 seconds, or was it about an hour and a half? We have the schedule obsessed on one hand, and then we have the other hand where your give a damn's busted about your baby's schedule and you really don't care when and where they sleep, how long they sleep, just knowing eventually your kid's gonna sleep. So in today's video, I am going to jump into the difference between a wake window schedule and a by the clock schedule, and which one you should be following for your child, because obviously as a sleep consultant, I tend to lean in the middle of the two types of parents because I am not very obsessed with everything down to the minute, but I'm also not just free willy nilly, whatever happens happens. I like to kind of be in the middle of the road, have a schedule, follow wake windows, and have some freedom as well. So let's dive in. If you're unsure about what wake windows and by the clock and what all these things actually mean, let's define them for you now. So wake windows are basically just the amount of time that your baby is awake in between sleep periods. So wake window, the window of time they're awake between sleep. A by the clock schedule is exactly how it sounds. You are following the clock schedule and you are following certain times of the day that your child is sleeping regardless of their sleepy cues. Now, jumping back to wake windows, it is a little bit more responsive in this is a window of time. It is not an exact, it's not an end all be all, it's just an estimate. And you're also responding to your child's sleepy cues, like rubbing their eyes, yawning, eyebrows turning red, starting to doze off into space. All of these things are sleepy cues where your child is looking away from stimulation. They're kind of telling you like, okay, I'm getting tired. And following that wake window is going to kind of identify when they're ready to sleep within that window. So let's talk about the facts. Wake windows and by the clock schedules are basically frenemies. They both aim to make sure that your child is getting the amount of sleep that they need at their age, but they both have different approaches. Wake windows are basically saying, hey, I'm tired now and showing sleepy signs, time to go to bed. And your by the clock schedule is more like, nah, I'm cool, I'm good, I'm sticking to my strict schedule, thank you. So when do we use which type of schedule? Wake windows are best suited for really young babies, newborns, up until about 6 to 9 months old. Wake windows are your best friend. Wake windows are really good for those babies who have not established consistent schedules yet. They have not consolidated their sleep. They're not really giving you much predictability in when they're gonna sleep, how long they're gonna sleep. So a good thing to keep in mind is that wake windows are great for the babies who have not established consistent patterns. If you're enjoying this video so far, I want you to grab my free baby sleep guide in the description box down below. This sleep guide has been made with love specifically for you, with workbook pages where you can fill in the blanks on your child's schedule and their situation, and really 5 steps to improving your baby's sleep without sleep training. So this will definitely give you a head start on getting better sleep for your whole family, so don't forget to grab that. A by the clock schedule is great for babies who are a little bit older, who have more consistent patterns, and babies who, and toddlers even, who thrive off of consistency and predictability. A by the clock schedule is like a well-oiled machine that operates like clockwork. Literally. Da-dum-ching! A by the clock schedule is going to give you structure and a set plan, and it is going to release you for structured freedom. Now, I made a whole video all about structured freedom. You can check it out here after you watch this video, but basically structured freedom is giving you the ability to plan your outings around your child's sleep times because you know what their schedule is going to be and when they are going to sleep. Now, of course, you can blend the two and use wake windows and a by the clock schedule in conjunction with each other. Now, this is something that I tend to do with babies who are over 4 months old. So I will tell the parents, make sure you wake the baby up by 7 a.m. and then the first nap should be at X time, and then we follow wake windows for the rest of the day. This is going to help set the tone for the entire day, so you're blending the two. You're having an age-appropriate wake-up time in the morning, an age-appropriate first nap, and then the rest of the day can be based on wake windows, especially for those babies who are not taking consolidated, consistent naps. So you don't really know if they're gonna take a 30-minute nap or a 2-hour nap on any given day. And having wake windows for those situations is definitely going to be best for your baby. There can definitely be tons of different situations when it comes to your baby's specific sleep needs. So that's where I would invite you to do a one-on-one consultation with me. I can assess your entire sleep situation, follow your baby's sleep in a sleep log every day, and pinpoint exactly what your child's schedule should be based on their sleep needs and their patterns, and establishing a proper wake window or by the clock schedule for your family. You can check out my one-on-one sleep packages in the link down in the description box, and I would love to hop on a call and see if we would be a good fit to work together. Don't forget, you also should grab the free baby sleep guide in the description box down below as well. There are tons of links and resources for you in the description box, so don't skip that. And don't forget to watch the video all about structured freedom, and keep blooming. Mwah.